Short, sweet, simple, and making a crazy argument. That's why I love a lot of the videos we do on a guy like Tfue. He does not hold back, especially ever since his kind of a break from Fortnite. He has since returned to Fortnite, actually done very well in doing so, but been playing a lot more Warzone and still being a very successful streamer over there on Twitch. He has long talked about when it comes time for competitive integrity, Fortnite being an esport, and so on and so forth, complaining about the game and, of course, what it does not do very well. A couple days back, we now have Tfue making a very typical Tfue statement saying that Fortnite, yes, it was the best game ever, and now is the worst game ever.
I think Warzone is better than Fortnite at its prime. Fortnite was the best game ever at its prime, and it's literally the worst game ever made now. Doesn't even make any sense. It went from the best game ever to literally the worst in the matter of like a year or two. Like, I've seen games like get bad, but I've never seen a game actually just turn into complete total shit, you know?
And I love these kind of talking points because I love reading the comments. I think it's fair to say that a lot of our viewers hate Fortnite, which I think is unfortunate because Fortnite's done a lot of crazy things for a lot of people out there, and I think it will continue to actually drive some great changes. And so I've definitely talked about good things and a lot of bad things, and rightfully so, I think, when it comes time for the Fortnite scene. To clarify Tfue's statement, obviously you can't probably take it word for word, but when it comes time for what he did say, I do think that Fortnite at a time was one of, if not the best game we have ever seen. Now, people might hate on me for saying that, but I don't think there's much of an argument for what the moves it has made, the prize pools it's thrown out there, and of course the moves it's actually made for gaming entirely to actually reach an entire audience that gaming had not really seen before. If you can't say it was the best game, which is definitely a fair argument to make on both sides, you can at least say it was the biggest game at one point in time, and is now what Tfue said, the worst game. I think he means competitively, and so if you twist his statement a little bit and say that at one point in time Fortnite was the biggest game and now it's the worst game competitively, I think that is far more accurate. Now, before all the Fortnite fans out there hop on me for saying this, I will keep it short, sweet, and simple, and I will gladly read all of your comments on this, guys. On the talking point is because when it comes time for competitive integrity, we even have CEOs out there of esports companies and many pro players attesting to the fact there is no competitive integrity when it comes time for Epic Games and some Fortnite pros bending the rules or cheating or teaming, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Even though some of them are just accusations, it's come to a point where it's very tough to trust Epic Games, but also sometimes it can be very tough to trust the pro player being accused, and it's a very sucky circumstance because in most other esports, you can usually trust that if there is evidence coming out that a pro player is cheating, they're probably cheating. You can also probably trust that if a company bans a pro player, they probably cheated. And now with Epic Games and Fortnite pros, we don't exactly know. I think Tfue also attests to the competitive side of things of how broken the game can be. Server issues, glitches, bugs, the constant meta changes also being a bit arguable as well. I think his statement does reign mostly true, and I appreciate him saying these kind of things. Will the changes continue to be made? I have no idea. The future of Fortnite is going to be a very bizarre one. I think they will continue to provide for kids out there and younger pro players for a long time. How they do so is going to be very interesting, as even top personalities like Tfue, are willing to say it is now one of the worst games ever. What do you guys think? Until next time, hope you all enjoy. Drink your water, drink your coffee. I'll see you guys back here next time.